Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to BODS. We are on day 6. I invite you all to take a deep breath. Let's get ready to step into the work. So yesterday I asked you all to listen to your body. What did your body tell you yesterday? Did you listen? Did you take the time to really hear what your body was telling you? At one point yesterday, my body was telling me that um, I was tired. And I thought I could take a nap, or I could just sit down, or I could just rest my eyes. And I thought to myself, why am I tired? And I really gave myself a little bit of a inquisition. I was like, why are you tired? You've slept well, you've eaten well. And I realized that I was sad because I'm grieving over the loss of my dog. And I put the two and two together, and I was like, okay, I'm sad, and I'm not taking the time necessary for me to sit in that. So I did, and I gave myself permission to feel what I was feeling and to just slow down everything. That's what I mean by asking your body, what does it need? And backing that up to see what's going on in your life. What beliefs are causing your body to feel a certain way? Because you know what can happen? Your body tells you you're tired or you need something, you want to eat something, you need sweets, whatever your body tells you. And we play this game of pretending it's not there, that it's not real, or pretending that there's no reason for that other than the fact that you're tired or that you want sweets or whatever it is. And then you kind of just try to fulfill whatever the body's telling you. And yet, what our job is to really take a look and see, why is my body telling me this? What's going on? So that's the work we're doing here. The work of really getting clear about what our bodies are telling us. So I also want to ask you about your posture, because I did this all day yesterday too. You know, I spent the whole day working on my posture, really spending time constantly going, okay, even there, look at there, it still goes up higher. And I asked you yesterday, I said, is it possible to really do that and live like that? The answer is yes. Your body eventually adjusts to the posture. But again, it's not just about your posture, it's about the flow of life through you. How much better you breathe when your rib cage is up and expanded. How much better the blood flows through your body when your posture is better. This is all about the healthiest, best you. So, how was your posture? Did you pay attention? If you didn't, I was just going to say that's okay. No, it's not. But if you didn't, start doing it now. Okay. So we also talked yesterday about self-love. How much do you love yourself? And how can you prove it? Can you prove that you love yourself? If you were prosecuted for loving yourself, would you get convicted? I say that all the time about so many things. But the truth is, do you love yourself enough that it shows? You know when it shows? With radiant skin, with eyes that are bright and alert, that your body feels better, your mind feels better, your heart feels better, because love is the very essence of your being that's constantly moving you, expanding you, growing you. And going back to what I said earlier, when I said I felt tired yesterday, I, hmm, it really takes loving yourself to slow things down. It takes loving yourself to take the time for yourself and to know that you are worth that. You are worthy of loving yourself. So you can't love yourself and condemn yourself at the same time. And I decided to right here pick one. Think about that. Do you want to love yourself, or do you want to just judge yourself? Do you want to constantly remind yourself how wonderful you are, or do you want to constantly remind yourself how many mistakes you've made? It's a choice. So pick one. Obviously, there's the correct answer here of which one is yours to pick. Just to be clear, love yourself. Let the condemnation I was going to say let other people condemn themselves, but you know what? We don't want that for them either. Let's just let condemnation go away. How about that? Okay, moving right along. When you love yourself, I loved this quote from yesterday. This made me think a lot. When you love yourself, you don't let anyone or anything, not even your mind, get in the way. Think about that for a second. You don't let anyone or anything get in the way, but not even your mind. There's an affirmation. Not even my mind can derail the truth of who I know myself to be. That's a good one. It just came out of my head. Not even me, not even my beliefs can derail the truth of who I am. So there you go. Okay. So what did you do to love yourself yesterday? Now, I have the pedicure up here because I said to everybody I was going to go get a mani-pedi. I did not get a mani-pedi yesterday. I got a haircut and I sat with my beautician and talked. And at the end of my haircut, I never do it, but she always says, "Would you like a shoulder massage with this machine?" And I went, "Yes, I would," because I didn't want to get a full massage today. I really didn't. I asked myself, "Do you want to go get a massage?" And I was like, "No, I really don't want to spend an hour laying there." Probably because I didn't want to be laying there thinking about Cooper, to be perfectly honest. And I probably didn't want to get a mani-pedi because I didn't want to sit there and talk to the manicurist, pedicurist about my life. But I did get a haircut, and a really good one too, by the way. She did a really great job. And the massage. And I didn't talk. She was just great. I closed my eyes and I just had a half an hour of pure relaxation. So what did you do to love yourself yesterday? I know one person talked about how she could not get anybody to handle all the things she needed to handle. And so she decided not to handle some of them and just take 5 minutes and just relax. Sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes it just takes 5 minutes to relax, to remind yourself that you come first. And I said that yesterday, but I didn't give it enough weight. You need to be your number one priority. Now, is that challenging for you? Are you one of those people that take care of so many other people that the thought of you as your number one priority almost sounds arrogant? Like, why would I be the most important person? Because you are. Because you are, Blanche, you are. Mhm. Whatever happened to Baby Jane? Anyway, you are. I am. In my life, I am the most important person because if I don't prioritize myself, I can diminish myself. I can get run down. I can get burned out. So it's really important. What did you do to love yourself today? So, um, just so you know, this happens every day going forward. Every day for the rest of this journey that we're on, and hopefully every day after that too, you will do one thing a day, at least one thing a day, consciously to take care of yourself, to show you that you are number one, that you love yourself. Okay? So I talked yesterday about loving versus liking. And Tina gave a great answer about the difference between love and like. And she was dead on. I mean, really right on. But the thing about liking yourself, you like yourself more the more you know who you are, the more you remember who you are, the more that you remember that you are the love that you experience and love that you are wanting to receive and express. So I have another question for you today that's going to kind of fly in the face of this. You ready? What don't you like about yourself? What don't you like about yourself? Now, I'm not looking for you to start degrading yourself. Nope, we don't, no dissing, no degrading ourselves in this program. But I am looking for you to make a list of things you don't like about yourself impersonally. Not get it. What's the difference between not judgmental, but just an opinion? What's the difference between opinion and judgment? Heat. If you have heat around this, back it up. Okay? So what don't you like about yourself? Your toes? I don't know why I said that. Your hair, your waistline, your I don't know, the lines on your face. I'm starting to get okay with the lines in my face. I've been watching Shrinking, the TV series, And Harrison Ford is so handsome, and yet Harrison Ford is what he is. I think he's in his 80s. So, yeah, and he's got wrinkles. That comes with age. Why do wrinkles have to be ugly? Why can't wrinkles be beautiful or just part of the aging process? So, what don't you like about yourself? I'd like you to make a list very impersonally. Just make a list and write them down. Try not to judge them at all or even have an opinion about them. Just give yourself permission to go, you know what? I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay? So, is there something you'd like to change about your body that you've tried to change before? And then at the bottom here it says, why would it be different this time? So, if you don't like something about yourself, change it. So, what would you like to change? What would you like to change about your body? Now, this person here obviously thinks his stomach is too big, so he wants to change it. You know, you can. You can change whatever you decide to change. You have the power in your mind to create exactly what you want to experience. It means making choices. It means being clear. I do not like this about myself, and I want to change it to this. It's that simple. I don't like this. I would rather have this. You're not stuck with anything, right? So Thomas Troward said, relying on the maxim that principle is not bound by precedent, we should not limit our expectations of the future. You are who you are today, not who you were yesterday, or even who you'll be tomorrow. So who you are today, who you are right now, right here in this moment, you are an active, energetic, full throttle quantum activist living in this body that you're in charge of. Relying on the maxim that principle is not bound by precedent. Nothing you've done up to this point has any bearing on what you create right here, right now. So the question is, what don't you like about yourself? What do you want to change? And obviously, you know the next thing is going to be change it, right? So, are you ready to take whatever you want to change and get started changing it? I'm assuming everyone just said yes, because why not, right? Well, why not? If you can, and you can, change it, whatever that is. Whatever that is. Someone recently said to me, you should consider like dyeing your hair black like it was when you were a young man. You would look so young. And I was like, would I? I think I might look like an older man trying to look young. And but here's the thing. If I wanted to change it, change it. I know plenty of men that like doing that to their hair. I would love to have dreads someday. You know, I say that all the time. Someone just said to me how long it takes to put the dreads in, and I was like, I don't know if I want to take if I have the patience for that. But I have in my head, you may see me in dreads at some point, but it's not at the point where I'm saying I'd like to change that about myself. So, so what do you want to change? Are you ready to take whatever you want to change and get started changing it? I want you to look at something there. Notice that I said get started changing it. Just get started. Be willing to start. Take that first step, right? Okay. How big is the thing you want to change? This is big. This is a big part of today. How big is this thing you want to change? Because your assessment of how big this thing is a contributing factor in how it unfolds. If you think that the thing you want to change is monumental, that could be the very atmosphere of your mind that keeps it as monumental and it never realizes. Everything has to be equal. You are the infinite resource of the universe flowing through you. Nothing is too big for you. Nothing is out of the picture for what you can create. Nothing and no one can stop you from achieving exactly what you decide to achieve. That's the truth. Them's the facts, folks. So, your assessment's really important. You got to do some work and find out, are there things that you think you can't accomplish? That too big for you? That's just too big. When I teach CPR, the financial program, I always say to people, how much money do you think you can have? How much prosperity do you think you can have in your life? Because a lot of people will tell you, I think I'm good up to 1 million, but 1 billion, it seems out of the realm. But in this quantum field of pure potentiality, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, it's all the same thing. It's just what are you equal to? Same thing with your body. What are you equal to? So when I ask you, what do you think about it? How about this? Why not me? Why not me? Why not me having everything I want and changing exactly what I want to change, being exactly who I want to be, being my divine dynamic self? Why not? That's what I want to hear from you. Why not me? Because the answer is, yeah, why not you? So question, what do you need to do to change what you know you want to change? What do you need to do to change what you know you want to change? You want to change, not need to change. Now, I say, what do you need to do to change what you know you want to change? But you don't need to change it. If it's the big belly, you're going to have a big belly the rest of your life. That's fine. But if you don't like it, if you don't like that about yourself, then change it. Don't just get stuck with something you don't like. It's like when you go to a restaurant. I don't know how many of you eat something that you don't like when it comes to you. I never do. If something comes to me and I don't like it, I send it back lovingly and I explain why I'm not enjoying it, but I don't have to stick with what I don't like. I can change it and ask for something different. So, oops, here we go. So here are your directives today. What do you want to change? Make a list, make a full list, and then choose one. And then choose the first step towards changing it, and then take it. Take that step. Did you get it? What do you want to change? Make a list of things you want to change in your life. Choose one, just one. Choose one. Choose the first step. Say, okay, I'm going to do that. That's what I want to change. And here's the first thing I'm going to do for that. And then do it. Don't forget, don't leave out the do it part. The do it part is really important. Take that first step. Okay? Now, also your health tip number 6. Plan your kitchen. Don't leave your eating menu to chance. So, really plan your kitchen. Take the time to go to the store and buy the things that you need in your kitchen in order for you to eat healthy, to have a healthy lifestyle. So this is health tip number 6. Plan your kitchen. Kevin and I went to the store today. We bought all sorts of things, and I got hungry in the middle of the day. And I was like, oh, we bought hummus. I love to slice apples and eat hummus. It was a perfect snack for me because apples are healthy, hummus is healthy, and I happen to like the taste of them together. But if I hadn't had them, there are other things too that I might have eaten. There are some chocolates in the freezer, which we leave there. And occasionally, if we want a chocolate, we'll have one. But I didn't really need to have a chocolate then. I wanted something healthy, and I had it because I planned ahead. So plan your kitchen. I'm going to go back for a minute. What do you want to change? Choose one of those things, choose the first step, and then take it and plan your kitchen. Okay, everybody, that is it. Ah, take a deep breath. Ah, I love BODS. I love that you are all here. I love that we are all here together, doing this together as a community, getting clear, cleaning up what needs to be cleaned up, and making decisions and choices that really do matter in our lives. So have a beautiful day, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.